Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oregon State Beavers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, Palmer.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
The play-action fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
The Beavers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So UNLV's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job on it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Off the play fake. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Terry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
This is a third and long. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Using his legs, it's Thomas. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Armed Forces Bowl.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Now the play fake. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a third down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that Get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Back to throw, it's McCoy. Firing to the right, complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. From the gun, give on the inside. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Carr. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a grab enough for the first. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Back to pass, it's McCoy. Pulls it in. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw it again. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Right back to it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park. each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great